I know as a coach player, founder of a coach club, and now owner of 5 football clubs currently. You are very passionate about youth football, especially at the juvenile level. And you are also the chairman of the National Juvenile Committee, if I'm correct. What is the plan, or what have you done so far regarding grassroots football?
Okay, so like you rightly said, we have a National Juvenile Committee, which I chair, which is in itself a very big victory for juvenile football. Because obviously in history, no FA president has been the chairman. I stand to be corrected, of the National Juvenile Committee, but I volunteered to serve on the committee to give the committee energy. We have a very amazing group that I'm working with. We've gone through regulations for juvenile football. We have adapted the regulations that will govern juvenile football. We have adapted what we call game centers, which is also coming from the manifesto, adoption of game centers. At the moment, all the regional football associations across the country have identified their game centers that are going to be used by the juvenile clubs. One typical example is the McDan facility in Labadi. That's one clear example. The Medina facility, which will soon be opened, is another one. Asamoah Gyan's facility at Accra Academy is another one. The new pitch in Teshinungwa is another one, just to mention a few. This is Greater Accra, and same is applicable in the other regions. Okay, so the kids will now have very good pitches to play on, which hitherto has never been the case. At the moment, we've made registration of juvenile players free. This is also one of our strategies of creating wealth for everybody. Now, Colts club owners or juvenile club owners will not spend on registration of players. Don't forget that each Colts club or juvenile club has minimum 100 players, minimum. And if they are to pay even 20 cedis per registration card, think about it. The quantum of money a club owner will have to spend at that level. Meanwhile, you want to ask yourself, who are the people who own juvenile clubs in this country? They are not your kind of people. They are not my kind of people. They are people who just do football because of passion. Okay, so that is one, juvenile. We've also given footballs to regional football associations to be used at the game centers. We were actually in the process of even adding on more footballs to the regional football associations. We have introduced or reintroduced the National Juvenile Festival, which will be held at the end of the season. As we speak now, we're even thinking about even bringing it back before the main football season will start, to place more premium and emphasis on the youth. And the youth festival will be for club sites and regional sites. What do I mean by this? There will be regional inter-club championship festival, so to say, and there will be regional teams also involved in the festival. So let's say Greater Accra 11, U17 11, Western Region U17 11, all meeting in a festival. Okay, so there's a lot of premium being placed on juvenile football. As and when we roll out the borehole facility, they will obviously also get water for their usage at the various centers or training grounds. We've, for the first time, also introduced U15 national team boys and U15 national team girls. Okay, this is all part of the juvenile developmental agenda.